Hi, my name's Anton, and this is my channel. Let's talk about life. And that's what I like to do. I like to talk about life. I like to give advice from somebody that is in their 50s, that has done a lot of things during my time. But I also like to add these little stories in as well. So I hope you like this story. It's an absolute classic. And yeah, enjoy. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this is story number 3, and this one is an absolute classic, dating back almost 25 years now to my honeymoon. Have you ever had a situation where you were absolutely adamant that something not good is going to happen to you? You know, that classic never judge a book by its cover. Well, this one is a classic story to emphasize that. So it all started really when got married and we went on our honeymoon to the Caribbean. Went on a Caribbean cruise. Absolutely amazing gift that was bought for us by my in-laws. So everything was going well. Went on the cruise, met an absolutely amazing couple from where are they from again? Oh yeah, Jacksonville, Florida. So brilliant, got on really well. They were newlyweds as well. So the 4 of us just spent most of the holiday together, eating in the restaurants and things like that. And then one day, I think we were on the island of St. Martin, I believe. And was it St. Martin or St. Thomas? This is not good. I think, oh no, I think it was St. Thomas. Sorry. It's that bad. Yeah, sorry. Memory's going. We were on the island of St. Thomas, and my friend, who shall be nameless, decided to hire a car. So when you go on these cruises, you have probably 6-8 hours on the island or whatever to do excursions and look around, and then you have to get back on the ferry and on the cruise ship. Sorry. And the thing about these cruise ships, they don't hang around. There's 3,000-4,000 people that are wanting to go to their next destination. So if you don't make it back to that cruise ship at the time that you are told to go back, you're not getting on. And that's you stuck. You need to get off the island, using other means. So you can imagine me being the traveler that I am. I was like, oh, this is just, I'm not sure. I just didn't feel safe. I wanted to go to the local town where we could sample, go into souvenir shops, do the usual tourist stuff, have a few drinks. But no, my friend who I'd met on this cruise ship, he and his newlywed decided that they wanted to go on this excursion and rent a car out. So they went off when we got onto the island, and they came back and said, right, it's all sorted out. We've been to this like backstreet garage car rental place. We're going to get this this Jeep. I'm like, right, okay. Are you sure this is okay? And we're like, yeah, absolutely no worries. We'll get this Jeep. We'll tour around the island. It'll be absolutely amazing. It'll only take us a couple of hours. And then we'll make our way back to the cruise ship once we've dropped the car off, or the Jeep. No problem. Absolutely brilliant. We were all super excited. Weather was amazing. So off we went in this white Jeep. And we were driving around, looking at the scenery. Everything was fine until we got to arguably the furthest point away from our cruise ship. On the other side of the island, the car, what did it do? It decided to break down. Now, I'm not a mechanic, nor is my friend a mechanic. So we're there trying to figure out what is going wrong with this car. Something happened. We still had petrol in the tank. There was oil in the engine. They're the basics that I know. I don't know what it was. Still to this day, don't even know what happened. But I tell you what I did know happened. We were on the side of the road with the bonnet up, steam coming out the engine, and the girls were starting to freak out a little bit. And I said, look, don't worry about it. We'll just sort of thumb a lift back to where the dock is, and just tell the car rental people that, sorry, your car's broke down. You need to come and sort it out. Sounded great idea, right? So time started to tick, and the minutes started to go by, and car after car just went past with absolutely no intentions of picking us up or helping us or anything. So I was like, okay, this is not good. Because I think what actually happened was we got the girls to sit in the car, and me and my friend, two guys, decided to do the hitchhiking, and it didn't work. And I didn't particularly want to send the girls out to do it. So anyway, I was just about to give up, to be honest, and I started to get really panicky about this cruise ship leaving at this particular time. It's like, I think it was like you had to be back by about 6 p.m, and at the time this was about 2 or 3 in the afternoon, and I knew we were a good hour away from the dock. So yeah, look, we still had time, but again, I was starting to get a little bit nervous. Next thing I know, this car pulls up, and this guy's in the front, and he said, "Hey, how you doing? Blah blah blah. Like, are you having problems?" We're like, "Yeah, the car doesn't start. We just need a lift to make a phone call." And he said, "Yeah, no worries. Come on, I'll give you a lift." And he was absolutely lovely, really friendly. He was not a small guy. I mean, I'm over 6 foot. This guy towered above me because he got out of the car. He towered above me, and he was big as well, right? And he was from the island, and he had these like dreadlocks and everything. I mean, really, really cool guy. But I was like, okay. So I was a little bit nervous, but he was like, look, he seems friendly enough. Let's get in the car, and we're just going to have to leave this Jeep here, and we'll go and make a phone call, because there was no way we were splitting up at this point. So all 4 of us got in the car. I sat in the front passenger seat. He obviously, my friend sat in the back with the 2 girls, and we started to drive. And he was just sort of asking a few questions. I was being really, really, really reserved because I just didn't want to give too much information away, because that's just the way I am. And anyway, I looked, and on the dashboard right in front of me, I saw this like wrapped up roll of cloth, and protruding out of this cloth, I saw this massive like machete and some other knives, and my heart sank. I went into serious like freak out panic mode, and I looked behind at my friend to try and get his attention without saying anything, and my eyes told 1,000 words, because I basically told him with my eyes, look on the dashboard. Look at the dashboard. Look at the dashboard. He clocked it as well, thankfully, and saw all these knives on the dashboard in this rolled up in this cloth. And the girls didn't see. I didn't want to alarm them at all. So in my head, I'm going, okay, how am I going to get out of this situation? So I'm now starting to run through different routines of what I'm going to do to this man if he tries to, pull over or take us down into some path in the jungle or whatever, right? So I'm like really, really starting to panic, and I'm also starting to think, right, survival mode. I'm thinking, if I, grab his neck, I can pull him down. My friend can jump on top of him. The girls can sort of like run away, and then we'll sort of like, I don't know. I can't remember exactly all the different scenarios, but I just remember these were all running in my head. I was so nervous. So that's me judging the book by its cover. Okay, that was it. I initially just went, no, this guy's dodgy. This guy's going to do something. I need to be on full alert here. So we kept driving. He kept asking questions. He was being very chatty and very nice. And I'm like, no, I'm not falling for this. You're just trying to, get us off guard here and trying to relax us all before you drive down some back street road and then put us in, doors are going to open up and there's going to be like 10 people there all ready to jump on us and rob us and whatever else. So sorry, it's just the way my mind works. Anyway, about 15 minutes later, he pulls up round the back of this building and he says, okay, we're here at my restaurant. Sorry, what did you say? We're here at my restaurant. I work here. I'm a chef. Oh, okay. Suddenly, all that adrenaline that had been building up, all that like nervousness and everything just slowly disappeared. He said, come on in. He said, I'll get you a drink. Would you like something to eat? Don't worry like about money. You can have this free. Don't, no problem. I know you're in a sticky situation. Here's the phone. Went to the phone box. I mean, bear in mind, there was no mobile phones then. Go to the phone box, dial the number, get it sorted out. And that was it. We sat there. We had nice, cool drinks, fizzy drinks. We had a bite to eat. He didn't accept any money at all. He was literally like, no, it's on me. Welcome to St. Thomas. Please come back again, blah, blah, blah. And the car delivery rental place drove out to the restaurant, picked us up, took us back to the port. We all got on the ship. They sorted their car out. Everything was absolutely amazing. And that was it. That was the story. It was just incredible. And to this day, it remains with me. So the moral of the story is, again, don't ever judge a book by its cover. Now, don't ever be alert because, things do happen. But sometimes these little things come, these little stories come in or experiences come into your life, and you just have to roll with it, see what happens. And as I say, luckily for us, it all worked out really well. And as I say, we had an amazing honeymoon, but it's a story that I'll never forget. So I hope you enjoyed that one. It's quite short and sweet, but I'll have another one for you in a few days' time. Take care. Bye.